Hey Canucks fans, as expected, you have to be fully vaccinated to watch the Canucks game at Rogers Arena this season. This comment section is going to be something else. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. It's my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Tuesday, August the 24th. If you're new, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button for Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Day 3 in Whistler, we are checking out of our room in about half an hour, then playing our third round in Squamish this time on the way home. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to coming home though and getting back to work tomorrow. But it's been a wonderful trip. And let's talk about this vaccination requirement. Let's talk about all the mandates that are coming out from the BC government. Yes, it is Canucks related because I'm going to try and put it into a Canucks perspective. And as I joked around at the start, I'm going to take off the like and dislike ratio for this because I just know how these videos go. But I invite your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about this. So, no surprise, the Canucks following teams like the Toronto Maple Leafs, Winnipeg Jets, and many NFL teams already in requiring full vaccination. So the tweet said this: Canucks Sports and Entertainment's vaccination program will require all guests, employees, and event staff to provide proof of a full COVID-19 vaccination prior to entry to Rogers Arena and Abbotsford Center for all games, concerts, and events. And then they did a quick 3-paragraph press release saying what you thought they'd say, basically that the health and safety of fans, players, employees, partners, and community are the priority. And that makes sense. Like I get all that for sure. And they said more details will come soon. And we heard from the government that it's likely going to be some sort of smartphone-based app or proof where you show. I know I just got a little goofy, it looks like it's photocopied little piece of paper in my wallet. At least my kids have actual cards, but you know what I'm saying, is they're gonna have to figure all those details out from a provincial standpoint. And then added to that yesterday, all the guidelines announced by the government yesterday. This morning, they also mandated that in indoor public spaces, you have to start wearing a mask once again, starting tomorrow on Wednesday. So that's of course sporting events, concerts, restaurants, shopping malls, the like. So a lot of changes as the province gets ready for fall and the return to school, and so on and so forth. So I guess basically, as a Canucks fan, like you are, like I am, does this affect you that much? Does this bother you? Was this expected? For me, as an 11-year season ticket member, yeah, flat out, I would be much more comfortable knowing that the guy beside me, on either side, well, one of them's gonna be my season ticket partner, whoever I bring, whether it's Mike or one of my kids or whatever, I want to know that they're fully vaccinated, and I want to know that the person on my very right is fully vaccinated. I want to know that the person in front of me, and especially behind me, who's cheering and screaming, I want to know that they're fully vaccinated as well. I don't need to know, I don't need to get them to show me proof, because that's, there's a discussion of whether that's an invasion of privacy, but businesses have the right to admit who they want. They have the right to allow and set whatever rules they want. And the Vancouver Canucks is a business, is a private business. It's not owned by the public. It's not essential service. So it doesn't fall into any of those categories. So the owners of the Vancouver Canucks have a right to decide what they want to do. And as a season ticket member, yes, I would feel more comfortable knowing that everyone around me is fully vaccinated. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to judge those that choose not to get vaccinated. I'm certainly not going to judge people who've had COVID before vaccination or even after, and I know people in those kind of cases and those kind of examples, and I respect their right to be upset at all these mandates. I respect their right to choose not to get the vaccine for whatever reasons, health reasons, religious reasons, ethical, cultural, whatever the reasons are. As I like to say, I'm not here to judge. That's not up to me. But those people should in turn respect a business's right to make their business, their workplace, their place as safe as possible. And we're talking about 18,000 fans, right? Sitting shoulder to shoulder, knee to back, back to knee. You know what no, back to knee doesn't make sense. I guess it kind of does. But it's a little crunchier, closer in the upper bowl, where I pay for cheap seats, as you guys know. So anyways, what I'm saying is I respect someone's right to not get vaccinated and choose not to do that. But by the same breath, I think most of them do realize that businesses have the right to choose who comes and who doesn't come into their business, and especially if it's a private business. And for the Vancouver Canucks, like I said, trying to pack 18,000 fans after a weird year last year, and there's a lot of excitement about the team. I think those 18,000, the majority of them, almost all of them, will, because they're there, A, they're fully vaccinated, and B, I'm sure they would agree that they would feel a lot safer. They'd agree with me, feeling a lot safer that, that everyone around them is fully vaccinated. Now, does that mean that a non-vaccinated person will never get to go to a Canucks game? Well, for the short term, yes. I'm sure it's not permanent, but that's, again, a choice that you make, someone makes, I should say, by choosing not to vaccinate, just as if they choose to vaccinate. So this is a really fascinating thing. This obviously extends past sports and athletics. It extends past any type of particular business or government or school. This is not more than a cultural thing, it's a societal thing, and it's a global pandemic that we've had to deal with since March of 2020. So the government and the Canucks, by extension, not that they're government, but the Canucks following those government rules, are basically saying, this is the way that we feel the most comfortable in running our business. So I asked you, this could get interesting, but I asked you in the comment section below, how do you feel about the Vancouver Canucks? Their policy basically says that all staff and fans need to be fully vaccinated to enter into Rogers Arena for a game next season. And if you're planning on going to games, tell me, be honest, does it make you feel like way more comfortable? I'm sure it makes you feel at least some level of comfortability, or some level of comfort. But is it a big deal to you, or are you at the type? No, it's actually not a big deal. I would be fine. I don't have to know that everyone around me is fully vaccinated. For me, as I mentioned, I would just feel a lot more comfortable, and I think, admittedly, I would enjoy my experience more at the game, knowing that everyone is indeed fully vaccinated. And you guys know, I'm excited about this team. I can't wait to get back in the arena, and got to figure out with Mike who's going to what games, which ones we're giving away, selling, and going to. But aside from that, yeah, I'm fine with this announcement, and I think the biggest thing is it's not surprising. I vlogged about this a month ago, and now it's come to fruition. So Canucks fans, let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about this announcement from the Canucks? And you can extend that to how you feel about the government announcements over the past couple of days, at the risk of the comments getting political. But you guys do what you got to do. I am turning off the like and dislike for this video, just so I can kind of protect my channel a little bit. But I'd love to know what you think. Leave a comment below and let me know. Shout out to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Sim Alexander, Justin Credible, Nux fan number 29, Lucas Gates, Chris Seifert, Adam Brewfield, Shea Family Channel, Jamie Sports Soccer Moore, and then Shannon Hollingworth and Andrew Chang. I threw an extra Hall of Fame member in there, but that's okay. And thanks for your support as always, and thanks for the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC crew, press the join button underneath this or any of my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, become a member of this channel if you like to, and leave a comment down below if you'd like to. And don't forget, this Sunday, August 29th, 10 p.m. live stream, 5 big announcements, different levels of bigness, but 5 announcements that I'm going to make about the future of this channel. So excited for you to join me. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.